Hey everybody, it's that one lost nerd, and today we're gonna be looking at the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy Starter Kit. So in this starter kit, we'll get decks based around Sephiroth and Cloud. So this is the box. So you can see. Learn how to play Magic. Everything you need for 60 cards, 6 card decks, and some deck boxes and some codes. So we got player's guide. I'm actually gonna take this off the lace I have. And some deck boxes. Cloud and Sephiroth. I'm just really excited because I love these two characters from Final Fantasy VII. I've been waiting to open this up. I'm sorry, Cloud. I kind of just threw you. So we got Sephiroth. We're going to start with his decks. Planet's Arid. It is a 6-drop. It has Vengeance. Attacking does not cause this creature to tap. When Sephiroth enters, the creature your opponent controls get -2/2 until the end of turn. Whenever a creature your opponent controls dies, put 1/1 counters on him. Okay. So these decks are made for like meta. They're not like the standard. They're not like for commander format. They're for like the medic format. If I mispronounce anything, I am sorry. Let me try to move this back. There we go. And that way we can focus. So we have, I'm going to probably mispronounce these names. We got Saking. We got one copy of him. We got 3 copies of the second Meg Pixie. Two copies of Retrieval de Esper. Two copies of Laguna, Dreams of the Laguna. One copy of Realm Sketching. One copy of the Ultimate Temporal Threat. And I'm not going to go over every single effect. I was just going to go over Clouds and Sephiroth's effects. Four copies of Undercity Rat. 3 copies of Shinra's Reinforcements. I'm going to place Sephiroth right there separately, since he is the commander. Okay. 'See what goes next. Three copies of Sephiroth's Intervention. Three copies of Shambling Kaith. I think these creatures are really good for a black Sephiroth mono deck, which is 3 copies of an Al Bhed Salvagers. Al Bhed Salvagers. So, like, if you have a mono black Sephiroth deck, they're really good for sacrificing. Two copies of Overkill. Two copies of Evil Reawaken. One copy of Sailor Flux. One copy of Deadly Embrace. And one copy of Xanded the Dark Mage. Right. I believe that's all the creatures. Instants and stuff. I think I have some enchantments right, an artifact right here, which is the Magic Tech Scythe from Final Fantasy XIV. I think all that's left is lands. And so we get 4 copies of Toreno the Black City. And then I'll show you all of our lands since they all have different artwork. So these are all of our blue lands. If you guys want to know what this is just like acting as my temporary tripod. My attachment broke, so it's my temporary tripod. Get some cool locations from Final Fantasy VII. In the world of Final Fantasy. So, we get some pretty cool basic islands. Some nice locales. Alright. And we're gonna look at our swamps. And then we get some tokens. And that's the Sephiroth deck. Of course, we get some rulings and a code card. But that's our blue-black Sephiroth deck. Alright, let's move on to Cloud. The hero of the planet, I believe. Right. The planet's champion. So it is a 5 cost of a red and a white plus 3 other. During your turn, as long as Cloud is equipped, he has double strike and indestructible. This means this creature deals both first strike and regular combat. Double damage by the effect, and it says that it destroys creatures. It doesn't destroy this creature. Equipped abilities, you have an active target is Cloud, less activated. So he's basically an indestructible when he's equipped. Alright. Of course, I'm not going to go over every card, because if we do, it's going to take too long. So we're just going to go over it, and you guys can look at these cards' effects. We get 2 Cloudbound Moogles. Two Coriolis. Four Dwarven Castle Guard. Two Fate of the Sun Crystal. Or Christus. I guess that's not crystal, that's Christus. So again, if I mess up on any of this pronunciation, I am sorry. Two Slash of Light. Two White Argyrite. So that's a Final Fantasy 14 card, actually. That's really fun to see. White Mage's Staff. One copy of Albert Steiner. One copy of the Crystals Chosen. One copy of Dragoon's Lance. One copy of G'raha Tia. One copy of Rosa, the Resolute White Mage. One copy of Beatrix, the Loyal General. Three copies of Item Shop. Two copies of Warrior Sword. One copy of Suplex. One copy of Freya's Crescent. Two copies of Samurai Katana. If anyone just heard that loud snore, that was my dad snoring in the other room. Kind of funny. One copy of Barrett Wallace. 1 copy of Lightning Sergeant. I'm sorry, Security Sergeant. 1 copy of Security Sergeant. 1 copy of Judgment Bolt. And 1 copy of the Ultima Weapon. So a lot of these equipment cards they have as are from like the Final Fantasy 14 set, but they are roles that do kind of play along into all the other games. So gonna look at our lands now. Now I'm gonna pronounce this as best I can. If I mispronounce it, I do apologize. We have 4 copies of Rana Betraya Royal City. So I know I mispronounced that, and I do apologize. Now we're going to just look at our White Plains, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Look at all the locations of Final Fantasy 7, 14, 6, and probably 8. Now, this one has 7 Heaven in it, so if you're a big Final Fantasy 7 fan, or Rebirth. That looks like a 1 from 15. Seven Heaven again. And then for our red lands, for our mountains. These ones I don't really recognize. Like the islands and the swamps I recognize, but everything else I don't really recognize. And then we got our hero tokens. Gonna show you the side to this one. Very interesting. They don't show the samurai art. Yeah. That one hero token is not a samurai, it's something else. That's really weird. Alright, well that's the deck. It does come with 2 code cards. I do kind of plan to use the code cards, but I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing of the Final Fantasy VII Starter Kit. I'm going to try to do all the commander decks that I can. And then I'm hoping to do some Magic the Gathering Arena as well on the channel. So that way you guys can see some of that. So but I'm not going to really do deck lists. This is more just unboxings and for you guys to enjoy the cards you can get out of here. So, yeah. Alright. Check you guys out later. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, so if you guys like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other social media stuff I have on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Alright guys, I will check you out later. Bye!